What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the CLINE
Excited
episode
about the CLINE today.
004. It is November 25th. It's a Monday. And Thursday is, guess what?
Turkey Day.
Sing it.
Gobble, gobble.
No.
Happy
It's Thanksgiving. No, it's not Christmas yet. It's Thanksgiving.
Hey.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And,
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving.
And it's also, go ahead, it's the last episode that's brought to you by...
This is the last episode brought to you by the Days That We Dreamed Of tour.
I'm
so sad.
I'm sad.
We finished up Saturday, Panama City Beach, Florida.
We were just in Panama City, but...
That's a great point.
But
That's
the
fine.
beach was right there.
The beach was there
However, we
nearby.
did not see the Panama City Beach.
This is Panama City
I was
Beach.
mad about
But we
it.
did have a great
Jacqueline's
night.
got this issue where she thinks every ocean looks different.
It does.
And it doesn't.
It's all
It
sand and
does.
water.
Nope.
It's all sand
It's
and
all
water.
just water.
It's not different till you go to Mexico, in my opinion.
I agree.
Thank you.
Moving
Glad
on.
we got that out of the way.
Good.
No, we had a great tour.
Awesome tour. 25 shows, right? Something like that. All said and done.
Yeah.
On
something
that
like
tour.
I think so.
And that also finishes our year out
Yep.
for touring. That's like, what are we... I don't know the exact count. I have it written down, but like almost 80.
82.
82 shows.
As the house bookkeeper of Climb Music, I can tell you 82
Are
dates
we
this
going
year.
there? Are we gonna
That's
do, like,
amazing.
all your roles?
No, I don't want everybody to know how much I do
We're
Me
going
neither.
there.
to manage
I don't want
this
everybody
band.
to know either.
I think everybody who watched our suspect reel has a clear understanding of who is in charge now.
Okay.
That was pretty good. Shout out Liz for that idea.
Yeah,
That was
Liz
funny.
is the Liz. What am I trying to say?
She's kind of the creative director, but
yeah,
not.
Liz is the social media.
She couldn't be the official creative director. She says it's too much pressure. I told her, I was like, you really are good at this. Like, you need to be a creative director.
But
She's
she'll
like,
shoot.
yeah, but I'm better at when I don't have pressure.
Yeah, she'll shoot Derek text every now and then and be like, "Hey, y'all need to do this trend."
Yeah. We also have a guest on the podcast today. If you look to the left of Jacqueline, we got Mr. Zay
Hey, Zay.
over here.
He's in Pok
He's-
Okay, so you want to
He's
say
playing
hi?
a game, chilling. He's on. Is he already on break?
Isaiah's
Or do
already on
y'all
Thanksgiving
just
break.
done with school for him? He's just
we,
kind
I
of.
wish.
we gave
Okay,
up.
cool.
He's actually so smart that we just like we want to catch him up.
He
It's
is
funny
smart.
how the Christian schools, they get the kids out ASAP.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
I just
they're-
nailed my microphone, everybody.
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
They're out all week. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
pretty cool.
No, man, it's just kind of crazy that tour's over.
Tour's over.
We-
Year's over.
We blocked out our December,
Yeah.
which is blocking out our December. All that means is just we're really, really busy at home. So
Yeah. Well, also,
we're doing.
people
I think it's cool.
probably don't know this, but basically starting Thursday, the music industry's done.
Yeah, they're done.
And that not necessarily meaning like there's some Christmas tours out
Yeah.
going on, but like anybody that works at any booking agency, record label, radio station, they're literally going to clock
Holidays
out.
have begun.
Yeah, they're basically there's nothing getting done until January, the second week of January,
something like that.
basically.
We decided not to do get on the Christmas tour train this year.
Yeah,
I
do wanna do
I didn't
one.
want to learn a bunch of Christmas songs.
me neither. I do want to do one. I feel like we have so much going on at church too for Christmas. That'd be an
yeah,
overload.
home church
for Christmas.
is super busy.
Yeah.
Advent season.
But anyway,
It's awesome.
What a great tour though.
it was an
Yeah,
awesome
it was
tour.
great.
It was
I
really
miss it
awesome.
already.
The whole year was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, finishing out with Rhett was,
Yeah, it was good.
I don't know how it could be any better than what it was. Especially this was really our first official year on the road as Klein,
As the CLINE.
as the CLINE.
Yeah.
Which got me thinking we need to do an upside back. Is it too late for upside down backwards lettering?
Nope, I don't think so. I think we need to
I
do
saw
one.
your Western hat
Yeah.
today. Shout
Hey,
out. Nick
shout this
Fulenhop.
shout this hat out. You like this hat?
I love
this
that hat.
this comes from the Red Towel Trust.
Yep, I love
here in
that.
Bowling
So you're
Green.
supporting our
They
athletes.
they help, like, if you know anything about college sports and NIL, they're the NIL folks here in Bowling Green for WKU. So I'm gonna look in the camera. If you like this hat, I think it's redtailtrust.com.
I just looked it up because I'm going to get one.
Is it
They have a
redtailtrust.com?
black one. I'm getting the black one. Yeah,
So shout out them. We should post this on Instagram. Maybe they'll give us some love.
absolutely.
You think so?
Did you pay for that hat?
I paid for this hat.
Maybe Nick will give me a free one if I post it on Instagram.
I bet he will hook it up. Yeah, Nick's our bud. He's a good dude.
No
I'm
pressure,
joking.
Nick.
He's
No
a good
pressure
dude.
at all.
And I don't want to
I'm
get.
going to pay for it with a business
I don't want to get
Klein
too.
card
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, I'm going to get something else with the Klein card.
Oh my god.
I don't want to start this Thanksgiving edition episode off on the wrong foot, but I am. Western broke my heart this weekend.
Yeah, it's
So if
silly.
Christian people are listening to this podcast, they know Liberty University.
that's true.
Well, I used to pull for the Flames because
Yeah.
it's like, that's good. Christians are doing good stuff over there.
Yeah.
They're good at sports, and that's
My
cool.
master's degree is from Liberty.
You got your
Yeah.
master's.
undergrad at Western, master's
Yeah.
at Liberty. Yeah.
Well, then they joined our conference
yeah,
USA,
messed everything up.
and they've just kicked our butts in football every year we played them, and now I
Over and
kind
over.
of don't. I'm kind of irritated
Yeah.
about it. I don't know how to feel about it.
Well, the last Liberty home game. Do y'all remember Matt Roberts?
Oh yeah,
and Beck and all them from JRA. They
yeah,
came
they
up-
came. They're
'cause
all.
They all. A bunch of
Matt-
them went to. Matt went to Western.
Matt went Western,
right before I
and he's
did.
the only one I like because he
yeah,
went to Western.
So it's-
The rest of
so,
them,
so
the rest,
Becca and
no,
all
I'm just
them
kidding.
went
I
to
like
Liberty, and we were like,
It was a
"Hey,
fun
it's a
night.
home game. Let's show them what's
That
up."
was cool.
Western, and we just laid an egg.
We
Got
sure-
beat right there on the goal line,
We sure as
right where
heck
we were
did.
sitting.
We sure as heck did.
And so, yeah, sorry, Matt.
So yeah, that stinks. But
Maybe,
anyway,
maybe
so
next year this time Western will be back. We'll bring Matt and everybody up.
back in Bowling Green, yeah,
And actually do it right.
And then win.
and win. Yeah, I hope so because now see Western basically. I'm going to go ahead and sum this up real fast. They had a good chances to go into the conference championship
Yeah.
unscathed, and now they've got to win Saturday against the best team.
Yeah.
And Liberty has to lose.
Right.
So that kind of stinks. But on the other hand, I'm wearing my Titans shirt because the Titans finally won a game
Somehow
yesterday.
pulled one out.
Amazing against the Texans,
Against the Texans.
the best team in the
Wow.
division. So there's your sports cast
Yeah.
for the
Oh.
for the day.
Jacqueline said I could come to the last home Western game.
Oh, awesome. Thanks.
But I was coming by myself.
It's gonna be chilly.
Yeah, 45 degrees.
should come.
I'll be at home.
You should come. That'd be
That's
good.
nice you wore your red, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look Christmassy for
Go
this
Tops,
Thanksgiving.
Merry Christmas. All the things.
Jack's supportive.
Top forward. Yeah.
So-
Jack's
Very
supportive.
supportive.
But anyway, I wanted to get my sports out of the way
That's
Good.
great.
because I
That's
just
great.
was repping everything.
That's become
Okay.
an important part of the pod.
People
is an
need to
important
know.
part.
The people need to know.
And also I'm just trying to get somebody at Western to be
You know
like,
what,
hey,
Rhett?
those guys love Western so much. Let's get them free tickets or
Just
something.
something.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're still paying.
Like we can't
Western,
afford
so.
what's the Hardball Club yet?
Yeah, we can't
But maybe we could
Goals.
like this
Goals.
podcast sponsored by
HAF,
yeah.
the Hilltopper Athletic Foundation. Hey, Nick Eulenhop. we'll get him to help us figure it out.
Yeah.
No, okay. So let's move on with it. It's Thanksgiving week. I
Thanksgiving
love the
week.
holidays. I know, Jack, you love the holidays. I
Happy
can't tell with you like them yet or Garrett. I don't know.
I don't care much for traditions
yeah.
around the holiday.
Yeah.
Like I like our tradition.
I was about to say we have tradition.
Well, I mean, I guess let me just this could be a very long segment.
That's okay.
Here's what I like.
We're
about
here
holidays.
all as long as people want to
I
listen.
we are very, very fortunate, me and Derek, before you got married into this, all of our family lives right here on top of us.
Yeah.
So, like, we still go to church with our parents.
Yep.
You know, we got 3 generations of Kleins at our church.
There was no
Your mom,
traveling.
all your family goes to our church. So there's not like
There wasn't any traveling until
until
we both got married.
we got married.
yeah.
So I am thankful that this year we are not traveling.
Yeah.
Although there are some extended family people I'd like to see.
would love to
We'll
see.
figure out how to see them. My main thing is like
We get to be still.
just be still. So that's my favorite thing about the holidays.
Yeah, me too.
And watching a Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
National Lampoon's Christmas.
Well, we're not on Christmas yet, though. So let's
Well, I
chill.
do that at Thanksgiving.
Let's chill
Well,
that
have you
on.
seen
Chill
our
that
house?
out on the
'Cause
Christmas.
Our house would say different.
I have seen
We're
it.
full on Thanksgiving.
full on.
We watched Home Alone twice.
Are
already.
you? Yeah. Questions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Question for everybody. Are you the people that like November 1st you put Christmas up? Or are you after? Are you like Black
we've
Friday?
progressed. Okay, we've progressed because when I first met Garrett, there was not even a Christmas tree. And really, it was last year, I think, that you were like, hey, I want to do Christmas earlier this year. Was it not last
Yeah.
year? And so November 1.
Boy,
last year was
boy
the
got in the
first
spirit early.
year. We started November 1.
the little boys,
They
Yeah.
love it.
being old enough to like have fun at Christmas.
Decorate. They
It got
love
me into
decorating. Yeah. So
Yeah.
kids change that.
So
a lot.
we do that before Thanksgiving. Also, on just a practical note, we've been so busy,
Yeah.
and we weren't really we weren't touring this time last year.
Yeah.
We were off from May till through the end of
Yeah,
the year last
we
year.
just we did like one show last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We-
So we had time to.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, we got time to do all this stuff. This year was like, we have no time to do
If we
anything.
don't get it up, it's
Yeah.
not
If I
happening.
don't, I think I got the stuff down out of the attic on Halloween,
Yeah. It was the day after.
day after Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it was the first.
We did. I'm trying to think because I moved in to the apartment that we live in before Liz and I got married, and I can't remember how early we had it up that year. I want to say pretty early because we got married in December.
Yeah.
And then last year we did it. Actually, the little boys stayed the night Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. Y'all remember
Oh
that?
yeah. Yep.
And we all did the tree.
Yeah.
Then this year we're gonna do it on Black Friday because we're the same. It's like
Yeah.
this hadn't
When you
had
gonna do
time.
it?
When you gonna do
That
it?
was before kids. That was our tradition.
Yeah.
We had a really sweet tradition. We would get up. We would go watch the people.
Yeah.
Get Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the
Chick-fil-A
house.
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A biscuit. Go to
Yeah.
the house and decorate and
Yeah.
watch Elf.
I'm thinking about
Sweet.
soft launching a past tradition. Our sits a soft launch this
Soft,
year.
I like
yeah.
that.
Very
So
soft.
our Garrett and I's and Jack's, but he's on the Klein side. Our granddad used to take us to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
The whole Klein family every. I guess was it Thanksgiving morning?
Yeah. It
We
was
on the
Thanksgiving
day.
morning.
Yeah.
On the
And so
yeah.
I wanted to do that this year, and Jacqueline said no. So no,
I
I'm
said
kidding.
let's look at it for next year.
No, she said something along the lines of like, I don't know, I don't want to do more than one thing. I think that's actually how it went. No,
Not
I'm,
this year.
I'm kidding. But I'm going to soft launch it this year.
I
But
love
that
it.
was probably my favorite
It
What if we
was sweet. It
Thanksgiving
was sweet.
tradition.
me and you
throughout the
might
years.
get in the we might get in scheming. We
We
might
might
scheme
do it this year.
Scheming.
and like wake up Thursday morning and be like, man, it'd mean a lot to me, Jacqueline.
Oh my gosh.
If we went to the Cracker Barrel and Derek and Liz just happened to be there,
yeah, that's
Okay.
funny.
and then Dad walks
Oh,
in.
okay.
Dad walked,
And
and
then
then
Mom
Jake,
walks
and then
in
our
with it.
other
I'm fine
rest of our
with
family.
doing it.
Can I tell you my favorite thing about that Cracker Barrel Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
So, you went to those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I went
okay.
to
He's
two or
been-
three.
He passed away in
2013, right?
2013. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, 2013. And
Oh, gosh.
wow,
Well,
I can't
went
believe
to a
it's
few more than 2 or 3.
yeah,
11
I can't
years,
believe
that's
it's been that
crazy.
long, yeah. But anyways, he would go to Cracker Barrel 2 hours.
Sit there all morning.
So like if we're gonna get there at 8, he'd get there at 6 a.m. Sat there all morning until everybody got there. Made sure we had a table, and every single time we got ready to leave, without trying to do it without anyone seeing, he would always slip the waitress like $100
$100 bill.
And I
And,
just
and they weren't rich.
No.
Granny Daedrill didn't.
no,
they-
I wish I had a little. Maybe I can get a picture and clip it here.
Yeah.
With their little house they lived in since
Yeah.
my dad was 5 years old.
yeah.
But I always just I've kind of
That's
clung
cool.
on to that. Like
Yeah, that was always good.
whenever I get the nudge to be generous to someone,
Yeah.
that's usually the image that pops.
Yeah.
Think
in my
about
mind.
him. Yeah, that's good.
Old
What's your
Daddy Gerald.
favorite Thanksgiving tradition, Jack,
Oh,
from years
gosh.
past?
From years past. So I have a huge family on my dad's side, extended family, and we did the same thing every year. My family is very big on traditions, and I loved it so much. But
Not
we
so
would-
much anymore. Doesn't sound like.
No, I love it. We just can't do it. We can't do it anymore.
She's like, I have birthed 2 humans, new traditions.
New traditions. But the sweetest time with family. We just laugh. But we would go to my Granny Rain's house before she passed away. Granny Rain was my great-grandmother on my dad's side. And we would eat and celebrate and sing and play music. And that was pretty much every year. It was just a big celebration and family reunion, really. But it always ended with us around a piano and my Uncle Ed playing and all of us singing, and I loved it. It was sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that about Liz. Liz has a really big family in Owensboro, and so I was never used to that, and so this being around a bunch of people is pretty fun. That's cool.
Don't hit anything.
Hey Zay, Zay, are you gonna go sit by the drum set? Okay, Zay's gonna go sit and be quiet by the drum set while we finish this podcast. We'll see if you hear any rim shots, you'll know who's playing. Okay, so we got to go through some fun Thanksgiving things here real quick, and then I think Garrett, do you have a fun little game to play?
I have a couple of things.
Okay, well this is the first thing I wanted to do.
See if they're fun.
The first thing I wanted to do is like, since we are a family, not just a band and a business, I want to know what are you guys bringing to Thanksgiving?
Oh, we've actually what?
I can't remember.
Oh,
yeah.
It sounds like nothing.
No, I actually had pinned some things on Instagram that I just wanted to try, and Garrett approved. So we're bringing like several app type style things.
App type styles.
We
What's
do
that
those
mean?
things. All right, so we don't cook.
No.
So we'll start there. Like when we eat dinner at home, it's chicken.
Instant pot chicken and rice.
In the Instant Pot and rice. Minute rice.
Yeah.
Not even like good rice. Like
We eat minute
baggy.
rice
It
all
is
the time.
good rice.
It
I
is
mean, it's good, but it's not
rice.
like,
Anyways.
you know.
You didn't grow the rice.
I didn't grow
No,
the
we
rice.
didn't. We didn't
I didn't
get
harvest the
grain.
rice. We don't have our own chickens. So when the family group text starts and you're like, everybody's like, what are we bringing? And
Everybody's
there's
like casserole.
there's
and
like 10 of us, and
turkey
there's
Yeah.
600 people worth of food.
Yeah.
We're like, what are we going to do? Oh, my gosh. Jacqueline goes back to her pinned things.
Yeah.
And we make an appetizer that we're going to try once.
Well, actually, I want to roast Jacqueline real quick.
Oh,
on
that's
something
here
here.
I'd like to take this
go.
because
opportunity.
this has actually been really healthy for our family doing this podcast, is because we can roast in fun and favor instead of feelings getting upset.
I
Unless
do have
they
my
do,
recipes pulled
you'll know
whenever you're ready for 'em, so.
know if we've hurt feelings, because we won't be roasting anymore. In our family group message on Friday, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna
here we go.
what we're gonna do
I know where
for
this is going.
who's all going to cook what and all that kind of stuff. And Jack said something about, we don't need that much food. Like, no, trying to start telling people what they can and can't make.
Oh,
and I'm
my
like,
God.
lay off. Like, we eat this stuff for months after this. Just because you're fit and your boot camp butts doing grilled chicken, you're not going to eat it, blah, 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 blah. So
Dad's going to eat it for 3 weeks.
I will
know.
too. I'll eat it for
But
3 weeks.
When your dad chimed in, it was over.
It's over.
When Mark Klein says something,
Yeah,
it's over.
Dad makes
so
a...
Dad wins.
He said egg
Always.
rolls. He wants egg rolls, but he spelled rolls ROLE.
Oh.
So I don't know if he's going to dress up as eggs, like a roll. It's going to be
Like
a
a roll,
like
like
in a
a-
movie. I don't
yeah.
know.
Okay, so we're
tell 'em what
bringing.
you're
Yeah.
bringing.
We're bringing. It's a cream cheese caramel apple dip.
That sounds good.
That's the like dessert app
Cool.
to be determined.
That
if
sounds
it's
hard to
before
mess
or
up.
After, yeah, I feel like it's pretty
That's
easy.
going to be good.
One of the things that we may bring are like, what are the carrot things? It's like Parmesan carrots.
Smash crisp with a D. Crisp. Carrots.
Parmesan carrots. Yeah.
That sounds
I don't
pretty
know.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
And then there was another one that was like bacon wrapped carrots.
Yeah, that sounded good to me.
Yeah, that
Like
sounds
brown
stupid.
sugar.
What?
Don't hold the
Bacon
carrot.
wrapped carrot?
Come
Can we do like a
on.
real food?
It's gonna be
Not-
good. It's gonna be good.
I'm doing squash casserole.
So what's Liz doing?
He's doing squash.
Liz and I are doing squash casserole.
Okay.
I was gonna make green bean casserole. Jen chimed in, decided she's gonna do it,
Okay.
which I'm totally fine with.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped. I love that. I love watching the. I also love watching the Lions play on.
I love
Thursdays.
the
That is crazy.
Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah,
Jacqueline loves
the parade.
I've
Loves
done
the
that
parade.
since I was a little girl.
I do like watching Lions play. Lions are good,
Yep.
and our friend Sean works for the Lions.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
my
cool.
new favorite thing to do. I'm a bandwagon sports fan.
Whoever we
basically,
might
anyway.
know, somebody
Whoever we
plays
know
or
that
works for a
for
team.
that team, that's who I'm a big fan of that year. So
Yeah.
I'm pulling for the Lions to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay, before we go on with Thanksgiving stuff, we need to recap one really funny, almost detrimental, terrible thing that happened on the last run of the Days of the
Okay.
Dreamed Up tour.
Gosh.
Okay,
What?
I'm not going to name churches or pastors or city names. This happened in Florida, so we had a great run.
Yeah.
4 shows in a
yeah.
That
row,
was great.
and we were in a bunch of good cities.
Yeah.
Side mark, we played Murray Hill Theater.
Yeah,
Classic.
And
that was
if you're
cool.
a Christian music fan, you know that's like it's a rite of passage to play there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And so our manager texted us and was like, "Hey, you check
You're
that
in.
off. You're in now." So that was pretty cool. But one night we got Zay over here checking the toys out. So one night this pastor got up and talked, and and on a tour when you're playing churches. Hey, let's leave that there for now, Bubby. Okay, let's leave that. Let's go over there.
Come here.
Go
Come
over
here,
Come
there.
sit with us.
So on when you're playing churches, and I feel like it's a good thing to do to allow the pastor to get up and say, "Hey, welcome," before basically like an MC.
Well, that was one thing. A couple of the really cool guys would come to us and say,
Can I?
"Hey, this was this was something that brought the community together."
Yeah,
like
that's
maybe
right.
churches weren't working well together
Yeah,
in
they
the
were
community, and
excited.
bringing like an artist like Red in.
Yeah,
You know that
It
brings
helped-
people from a bunch of different
it
denominations
helped
together.
mesh. Yeah,
And
the
let
community
everybody go,
together.
hey, let's worship together.
Yeah.
Which I thought, I hadn't thought
No,
about
that's
that.
cool.
Like, that was a really cool thing.
That's cool.
So,
We're
so
supposed
you
to-
want the pastor to get up and go, hey, welcome to
you
the
do.
house.
You do.
You know, yeah.
That can go either really great or it can go how it went this one night. So, packed house in Florida. I'm not going to say the city or the church name. I actually don't even remember the church name, but I remember the city. So we want to go on at 7:00 sharp.
Yeah.
Rhett wants to go on at 7:40. We have a 30-minute set.
Yeah.
So we try to be extremely honorable to that.
Yeah.
Real precise. Get on there, do our thing. Give a little intermission, set change, and then Rhett go 7:40. Well, on this night, the pastor got up. We told him 5 till, or our production person said 5 till, and we're standing inside stage, and pastor's not there. Finally, 7:02, the pastor waddles up there. He gets up there, and the dude talks for 15 minutes.
I think
Essentially,
it was literally 13 minutes.
yeah. I mean, it was
looking at the clock, yeah.
and essentially is selling his church to all these people. How many of you go to church here? Not many. And most of the time, these shows, like, a lot of the congregation's not coming to the show. It's
Right.
community.
Yeah.
And, like, hardly anybody raised their hand. Well, we've got the best venue in Florida,
Yeah.
in this area.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you the area, but it's near Disney World. and he's like, hey, we got the best venue here. We do all all this stuff. And then he goes, and I don't like this.
Yeah.
This is one of those times where the pastor didn't really even try to get to know us, talk to us. He just assumed we were there to serve us, kind of felt like.
Yeah.
And he basically undressed us with saying, well, we're here to worship Jesus tonight.
Yeah.
Not like a welcoming thing.
Yeah.
It was like, well,
Yeah.
whatever
I don't know
this
why they're
monkey
here.
act is.
Yeah.
So that put a bad taste in my mouth.
Ugh.
I think all of our mouths.
Yeah.
So, whatever. But you brush that stuff off, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's like, God still does what he's going to do. We're still going to get there and sing the songs and play the songs and meet the people after the show and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, so we do our set. Rhett's like, let's go. I mean, we basically finished, and Rhett's like, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and go. So we play Rhett's set, get done. Pastor comes back up.
And it's after we have shared the gospel
Yeah,
twice.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
Twice.
There's
Every
been
song we sing's one is about Jesus. Rhett's whole time on stage is his testimony.
testimony,
We
and we do.
deliberately shared the
Jacqueline does
gospel.
a clear that presents the gospel during our set, like extremely clear representation, and invites people to come. Basically, invitation is old school Baptists would say.
Yeah.
And it is.
I know,
And,
but I'm just laughing at what happened.
and
I can't believe
so,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get done with the show, and basically what we do is we walk straight off stage. We meet up with Jacqueline at the merch table because we try to meet as many people as possible after the show, hang out. And Rhett eventually comes out too. But he does a Q&A and VIP thing before, so it's not as...
Kind of decompresses for a minute.
Yeah.
And then
So
comes to the
and it gives us some time, which is good to meet people. And so, this guy, like, we got to the merch table and nobody's coming out of the auditorium. Really strange.
Yeah.
And April and their two youngest kids were out with them. And I see April running. And I'm like, what's going on? Well, apparently this pastor is getting up and giving a real invitation because apparently we didn't do a good enough job.
Yeah, in his own words.
In his own words.
Yeah.
And so he wants Rhett to come back out and sing another song. He's calling it, this is what's weird. He's calling it an encore,
Yeah.
but he wants it to be an invitation.
Yeah.
You see what all the broken up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we were all like we were out at the merch table. Rhett was in the green room. We're not hearing him.
Yeah, he was. About
And
to leave.
April runs to get Rhett. Zay Zay's getting tired. We're almost done, Zay Zay. So Rhett gets done, or April gets to Rhett, I guess. It's like, hey, this guy's wanting you to go out and do another song. So Rhett walks up, and as Rhett's walking up, he's like, I'm not gonna. Basically, threatens to not let us sell merch if Rhett doesn't come back up and sing one more song.
He said verbatim, if you want to sell merch, you'll come sing another song.
Yes.
Like, this dude wouldn't let anybody leave.
He wouldn't let anybody leave.
It was so awkward.
It was awkward.
very
So Rhett,
awkward.
being the champ he is,
Yeah.
gets up there. Then the pastor says to Rhett in front of everybody, see, I knew you wanted to sell merch tonight.
So
And I'm not
weird.
sure exactly what happened, but after that moment, the pastor chilled out.
Yeah.
Something happened. Rhett was a champ, sang a song, and we got the heck out of there. That was the strangest experience
It
we've
really
had.
was.
I-
From the whole
ever.
tour,
Yeah.
like from beginning May
Yeah.
1 to
Yeah.
that was
That
it.
was
And so
the
that is, we talk
strangest-
about how great, I do think it's great traveling to churches and getting to meet new pastors and, or not new pastors, but new
Yeah.
people and pastors
us.
and
Yeah.
new to us and communities and stuff. But sometimes it is not fun like that night. So there you go.
Yeah.
But we laughed it off
Yeah.
and had a good rest
Yeah.
of and that church
moved along.
isn't near where Disney World and Universal is. It's not in that area.
Not that one.
Not that
Not
one.
that
I'll tell you one on the other side of that. You know, I think out of 82 nights, I could tell you 81 nights of incredible
Oh, yeah.
pastors and
Goodness.
staffs and like people that you just want to go link arms with.
Yeah.
But the second to last night of
Yeah.
the tour was on the other side of things.
Yes, and I will
Probably
say
the
Palatka, Florida.
Palatka, Florida,
Yeah.
First Baptist
Awesome.
Palatka,
Yep.
Pastor Ron,
Ron.
the most welcomed
Yes.
we felt
So sweet.
the whole tour.
Awesome. Folks.
Prayed for us. The next night was our last night of tour. I got a text message about 15 minutes till we start. Hey, I set a reminder on my phone to pray for y'all tonight. I know you're probably getting ready to go on stage.
pretty
Love
cool.
you, praying for you. You know, and so just you
Hey, Zay Zay.
you want to come answer some questions? You
Yeah.
want to come answer some
That
Thanksgiving
was
questions?
that was
So
yeah.
you know,
No.
it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's all over the place. But that was pretty wild.
It just
we
reminded
had
me
to
of
share that story.
John Chris thing segment of his podcast. You ever listen to it?
Yeah.
What them Christians doing?
What them Christians doing?
That's what I felt like
Yeah.
the other night.
Yeah.
But then you got the other side of things, and that's
yeah.
one thing Pastor Ron said. He was like, things like this bring our whole community together for.
He
for
said that
one.
to me, too.
Yeah, I just think that's really awesome.
Pretty sweet.
But
Pretty
do you have
sweet stuff.
Do you have like a favorite?
I can pick one.
I don't know if you can pick one. Favorite memory from Rhett Tour?
Favorite memory from Rhett Tour. I think I don't know, that was all so good. It feels like one big memory.
Yeah,
I
it
would
does.
I would rather, I know it can't work like this, but I would rather this open up for Rhett the rest of my our life.
Yeah,
honestly.
dude, me too.
He's just so
so great.
awesome, so great. Healing for me
Yeah.
because of this, the obvious, like we've been through some tough touring things in life, and it's like, don't know, how do you it's all like, it's all mental fog for me. It's like I would react to certain things tensely a couple
Yeah.
times, and then I would see how Rhett would respond
Yeah,
or act, and I was like, oh,
yeah.
like you're
Like no one's getting mad about this.
no, you're
Yeah.
yeah. So it was this not to be really overly deep, but it was this healing for me, to be with somebody at his caliber that is just like really loves people, and it's like, but it's layers. He doesn't just fake love the crowd like he loved us,
Right.
And
Yep.
so yeah, that was my favorite. That was the overarching, my favorite thing.
Yeah.
My favorite memory was, I guess, the second or third week. I guess second week, I threw this fill in on gospel song, and he forgot the lyrics, and I was going back to I was thinking, crap, I screwed up. Like, I won't do that again.
Like I messed
And
him
he
up.
thought it was amazing. So it literally became a thing every night.
Yeah.
So that was probably my favorite, like, little tidbit
That's cool.
moment. Yeah.
I think for me, I was thinking about that healing, how, well, we've been on a healing journey that has nothing to do with music. Not really. I mean, everything seems to have something to do with music in our lives, but I think for me, like, this whole tour, I just decompressed a little more each day. Even I started so high strung.
Yeah.
Yes, Jacqueline. And
We know.
I know. Well, she helped me just to not worry.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about things.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to work out. Like, if somebody forgets something, somebody doesn't do something the way you would have done it,
Yeah.
or whatever. I think by the end of the tour, everything that felt tense and hard about touring in our family, and this is new, and what about our kids, is, you know, my mom's
just
taking
being on
care of
the
the
road.
boys.
Yeah.
You know,
Everything was
it just got better and better every day.
I agree.
Every week, but even every day. And I think that's when you know maybe that might be a hint that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Is like when you're healing, you're getting better, you're like walking in your calling a little bit.
Yeah.
You know. So I think that was awesome.
Yeah.
What was your,
yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was asking you the same question, but like, what's your favorite part of the tour? Or do you have
My
a favorite memory?
parts, I mean, the connections with the people I love.
Yeah.
But the in-between moments, I mean, just like laughing, being so silly,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
things that we probably will never experience with someone else, you know,
Yeah.
like we got to have so much fun. It was just a really good time.
Yeah. We just connected. We're on the same wavelength as Rhett about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And
But
so
I think it was cool. I love watching y'all play. Like when y'all play, me and your dad stand there and we're just like, we're in, you know? And so if I'm not on stage with you, I want to be watching you. You
That's
saw
cool.
that. I would fly out and try to be at whatever shows I could be at
Yeah.
when y'all were out with Dylan. And I just love that I get both. I get to be with you and watch you.
yeah, that's
So
cool.
fun. Yeah.
That was fun. That was
Thanks.
a fun part of the tour.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Was
You're
getting to play.
No, that was cool. We got
Yeah.
to play with Rhett on this tour. That was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's kind of scratched because I like that side of things, almost the artist side of things, and I don't even feel like 95% of the public aren't going to even really know the difference between this.
Yeah.
Because a lot of folks when we were playing with the old guy we used to play with would think like we're getting on private jets and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
get invited to the private jet thing, and we don't have a big house and big cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And big car would be weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Big truck's nice.
Big truck's nice.
Like a big
But
truck.
but it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because I kind of like that side guy thing. Like you just play the songs
Kinda
and do
just-
your
you're
thing.
in the shadow
Yeah.
a little
In the
bit.
shadow a little bit.
Yeah, that lends itself. Even you know, there was a moment in our set where we all shared a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, like talked and stuff. But I think going from like show 1 of the year to the last show, or event. Some Christians really hate it when you call
When you
a
say show.
thing show. Y'all
I
know,
used to.
y'all know what I
We're
mean.
just calling
I used to.
it's the thing.
It's
Yeah.
the thing.
The
It's
show,
whatever.
That's what it's called.
a show's an easiest.
Hot take. It's not my job to make it entertaining or worshipful.
Yeah.
It's
That's true.
It's on the hearts of the people.
That's true.
That's just a hot take.
And
I
some
have.
people come.
Some
Hey,
people
and we
come to
talked
be
about it. Some
entertained.
people come to worship. Some
people come to worship.
To be
It doesn't
entertained.
change the way I lead or the songs.
Yeah.
Hot
Okay,
take.
got
Thank
it.
you.
That was
Rant
now.
over.
Now it's cold.
Now it's cold.
Good job.
But I do think learning that, like, even within our own band, like, just doing what I just really like standing back and playing
Yeah.
bass,
Yeah.
and Jacqueline's out there and just like let
Yeah.
her lead it.
Yeah.
You know, I think I learned how to be a side guy in our own band.
Yeah.
And that's my sweet spot.
Yeah.
I just would
Same.
rather be in the shadow, you know.
Yeah. Same here.
Anyways.
It's fun. Lots
Yeah.
of learning. And
Yeah.
I think to tag on to what you're saying, like just to see the growth in us from day 1 to day 82.
Yeah.
Because even though y'all have done it, and to some degree, like learning us is different. It's new. And I
Yeah.
think we grew so much in learning how we do tour,
Yep.
how we present what God's given us, whichever way that looks.
Yep.
We do a
together.
tour. Sorry, Jack's still learning.
What is it? What did I say?
Jack's still learning how to talk and how to write and
Oh,
stuff.
my
I missed,
gosh, here we go.
I missed all that. I don't know.
I think you just use tour as a verb.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just being stupid.
Do you know what a verb?
I don't know what a verb is.
Talking about your college. No, it wasn't English. It was math. Wasn't
It was math.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're making fun of me because I was in the.
I didn't make fun of you.
I was in the retention part math.
Well, I have a master's degree, and I started college off going to the special reading class because my ACT score in reading was so bad.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of
Me
what
too.
that was.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Like I had to go to a different campus.
South.
I went,
You had to go to South Campus.
and it's not South
mine,
Campus.
Mine wasn't on South
and listen,
Campus.
it's not like it is now.
No.
Where people like go to South Campus and do all their gen ed and then go to like it was like oh, you're kind of a loser because you had to go take your main campus student. You had to go take a reading class on South Campus.
That's funny.
So I showed them.
You showed them. You got them. No, that's dope. It was a great. I mean, we just learned so much. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next year.
I know.
Yeah.
And part of me wishes I knew right now.
Yep.
But
Yep.
that's the hard thing about. I don't think people know this about music industry. Even at the highest level, you don't understand paychecks not coming every 2 weeks.
Right.
Like you have to really trust in God. You have to trust in God for
Period.
everything in life. But trying to do any type of entertainment industry, a music industry, it's like you really got to trust in God because it's like it looks amazing, and you make a little money, and then you don't know what the heck's happening next.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah.
anyway, but I'm excited to see.
Yep.
Maybe we'll find out before the year's over with. Who
Maybe.
I'd
knows?
love to make an announcement on the pod.
And maybe not. Maybe it'll be January. But anyway, so that was fun. Days we dreamed of
That was
tour.
great.
Yeah.
So we'll
great.
keep you updated as soon as we know anything that we're going to do next
What's
year.
next?
What's next?
Yeah.
We have some ideas, but we don't know
We got
exactly yet.
We got some little fires.
We need to
starting.
have speaking of this rambling for a minute. We need to have a lot on the podcast.
We got to get Lot on the
Our
pod.
manager
Oh
Lot.
Done.
I thought you said a lot on.
No.
And I was like, a lot
We need to get Lot on the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay, let's swing it back. Let's end it with some fun Thanksgiving stuff since it's
Okay.
Thanksgiving week.
All right. So,
Wow, you did research.
well, hold on. I did do research. I'm serious about this pod.
That's
Clinecast is very serious for me.
Me
I
too.
treat it like everything else. I'm just here for a good time.
I tapped in
Oh, we
our
know.
friend AI, not Allen Iverson, but
AI,
AI,
artificial intelligence.
artificial
Oh,
intelligence.
that's scary.
And I asked it some questions, and it sent me back a couple pretty funny things.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So this is Thanksgiving themed pod questions.
Okay.
I want you guys to let me know.
Okay.
Is it biblical
Oh crap.
to pray twice if you go back for seconds at Thanksgiving dinner?
That's funny. Is it biblical to pray twice? I want to say that I'm going to take a little turn. It's not a yes or no. It's a little more detailed answer than this. It's biblical to never stop praying.
Well,
So I would say that it would be biblical to pray twice
you
because
nailed it. Because I think it's First Thessalonians.
yeah,
Pray without ceasing.
yeah.
That is what when I asked Chat GPT to answer the questions.
They said
Because I was like, answer. All right, so I like edited them and picked my favorite ones. And I said, answer these questions. And they said, pray without ceasing. So yeah, it's fine.
so. Yeah, yep. So you just technically you never stopped.
Yep.
All right, Jacqueline.
That's
oh,
funny.
ready?
gosh, yeah.
If Jesus fed 5,000 with 5 loaves and 2 fish, how do we still run out of mashed potatoes before Uncle Bob gets his turn?
Oh man. I guess we're not trusting in God with the potatoes. I don't know.
I have
Maybe
a
we
pretty-
need to make more potatoes.
I have a pretty
I
good.
don't
I have
have
a
a
pretty
good
good
answer
answer.
for
I have a
that.
pretty good
Okay,
answer
let's
for
go.
that. You got to talk. We got to. Y'all get deep about other stuff. This is stuff you should get deep about. So the reason the mashed potatoes are gone is you really got to look into sin.
Okay.
Uncle Bob's gluttonous. There
No.
would be plenty of
No,
of-
everyone else is gluttonous. This is before Uncle
Before
Bob
he
gets
even
them.
gets there.
everyone else is
Yeah.
gluttonous.
Yeah.
There would be plenty of people who didn't take 4 scoops of them.
Yeah. What do you think when Jacqueline was telling our family group chat to stop bringing food? Do you think she was trying to protect us from gluttony?
No, I think she was trying to protect us from eating for free for 3 weeks. Is what I think.
All right, you ready?
Man.
Let's do one more. This is a little bit of after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Speaking of the commerce of America, I stay home on Black Friday. Didn't take a stand against.
Okay, because you've always done that.
Well, actually, just getting up early is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Can Black Friday shopping count as running the race set before us, or is that pushing it?
That's funny.
That's pushing it. That's really funny, though. These are good questions.
I might give you a bonus one because there was one more. Can we consider the post-meal nap as resting in the Lord, or is that just an excuse for overeating?
Both.
Post-meal nap, resting in
think-
the Lord,
Yeah.
sleep during like
D,
the second quarter of the
all
Lions
the
game.
above.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that one wasn't as good. All right, well, that's all I got for that.
That's awesome. Those are good.
That was my
Black
that was
Friday-
What I had to give to the pod this week.
To speak on Black Friday, I just like the online Black Friday shopping.
They have better deals
Because now
online, I think.
it started on Saturday
Yeah.
last week, Black Friday online, and I got great deals on Christmas gifts.
Mm.
And I just went ahead and did it, got it done.
I got a 20% off Takova's early bird thing in my.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you can get me
Well, I was.
my gift.
You talk about self-control.
Yeah.
Was not buying some boots I wanted.
We somehow found every Takova
Brett.
store
Brett.
in
In America.
yeah
In America.
and Lululemon.
They're all the same
Brett.
But we
Lululemon
went
and
to
Takova,
every
and they were
one.
all in the same shopping areas.
Yep.
every time.
And I
time.
actually bought the shorts I have on right now. I lost my Lulus earlier this year, and so I bought a new pair of
That's right.
Lululemon shorts. They're just different, hit different.
Some hotel worker in Portland, Oregon's wearing your Lululemon.
Yeah,
shorts.
they
Yeah,
were
they
nice.
are.
But yeah, you did practice good. And Jacqueline always wanted to buy some dumb hat or something everywhere we went. She wanted a cowgirl
No,
hat.
that was at gas stations.
Oh, that was gas stations. That's right.
She tried to buy some every gas station we went
I
into.
love it.
That's
oh
true.
my goodness.
So
Oh,
probably
what about our this pod's going out Wednesday? What about our Cyber Monday deal?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
let's
Cyber
bring that
Monday?
up. Check this
Black
out.
Friday, Cyber Monday.
Okay, so we're
Did we agree on this?
yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Okay.
agreed, but
Yeah.
you said Cyber Monday. I thought it was Black Friday.
Well,
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Are we doing 40 or 50?
That's what, I think we said 50, right?
50.
Didn't we
Okay,
say 50?
and free.
Oh, wait, it was
No,
40 with
40.
free shipping.
40
That's what
free
it was.
shipping.
Okay,
Yep.
so check this out. Clip this.
Yeah.
So, we finished our touring year, right?
Done.
Yes.
Good job, everybody.
Great job,
Way to go.
everybody.
Wee-hee.
We have some merch left over.
Yep.
Select items. Few sizes left. We're going to do a Cyber Monday sale.
Yes.
And so we're going to do 40% off
Yep.
and free shipping.
Yep. We'll post about it.
We're going to post about it. We
Link
got
here.
We got
yeah.
Our victory T-shirt.
link
Yep.
right here. Yeah, what's going to be the victory tee.
Yep.
And you should snag them because we're probably not going to. What we've been doing with merch is we do like one thing for a while and then we just get
Yep.
rid of it.
Yep.
And then we do something new. And so we're going to start the year off with something new next year.
Yep.
Yep.
So go ahead and get it if you like it.
So shout out to our friends at Blue Cotton,
Yep.
Yes.
taking care of the merch.
Yep. Local,
Local.
Yeah.
locally,
Sweet.
locally owned and operated.
Yep.
Rhett had some merch get shipped to some church. I can't remember where we were, Kansas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
said,
we were
did
like-
they ship that from the warehouse? And he said, yeah. Our guy, Ben, that helps us out. He's like, yeah, Ben sent it.
We
And I was like, dude, we literally live next
We
door.
could have just went
Like
down the
3
street
minutes.
and picked it up.
minutes away.
That's
So
pretty
anyways,
funny.
hey, 40% off.
Yep. 40% off
shipping.
free shipping.
We're going to do like DM, Venmo, and Shopify.
Yeah, it's
Just
going to be
let us know.
super low
chill.
key.
I
We just
will-
want to get rid of them because we're working on new designs for next year.
I will go ahead and say this, though. We have no smalls, so just letting you know.
No smalls.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll post
Yeah.
everything we got.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll post what we got for
Yeah.
sure. I might get one too. I don't have one of those victory shirts. So anyway, I like to keep one of everything we make
Yeah.
for the archive.
Got to keep it for the
But anyway, that was a great podcast.
Great
Happy
podcast.
Thanksgiving,
Happy
everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
We'll
Be
be back.
We'll be back
grateful.
in. We'll be back in
2 weeks.
2 weeks
Yep.
and we'll start our Christmas. We'll have a couple. Well, that might be the Christmas podcast.
We might just have one.
We might just have one.
See on timing.
We
Wait,
might
this
do.
one?
No.
Oh.
We
We'll
might
have
do
one or two Christmas pods. Trying to get a special guest on one of our Christmas pods.
Yeah, that'd
Hey,
be cool.
In respect of Christmas, we had a release. So if you haven't heard or seen,
That's a good idea.
go listen to it.
Yeah,
Promise Deliver.
it's called Promise Deliver.
Get
Yep.
you in the Christmas spirit.
Yep, yep, it will.
Yep.
It's a good song.
All right. I love the pod.
I do too.
The pod. I love the
Yeah,
pod.
the cast.
Yep. Cast.
That's
Pod.
good.
Podcast.
I think that's it.
Okay.
I think that's it for this week's episode.
I'm interested to see what's next. What's going to be the next one?
It's gonna be good though.
See ya.
All right, here we go. Ready?
1,
1, 2, 3.